loves, welcome back to my channel. This is your first time, welcome. My name is Mira, and on this channel we do everything lifestyle, fashion, story time, and any other thing you guys recommend. Okay, so if this is something you might be interested in, definitely hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so each time I post a video you'll be the first to be notified. Yeah, I'm waiting. Have you done it? No? Yeah? Yes. Anyway, you guys, just like the title states, in today's video I'm going to be giving you another story time about how my dad literally kicked us out of the house. Now mind you, my dad is a military man, so when I say he kicked us out, like, it's not like, oh, he said leave my house. Nah, he kicked us out with action. Dude literally chased us out with a log. You guys, he could have broken our heads. So without saying too much, let's get right into the story. Let me just put this first, okay? So my dad died a couple of years ago, but even before that, my parents separated. They were not together. My mom remarried, so my stepdad is who I am talking about. My stepdad is actually my dad, okay? So when I say my dad, you get it. So once upon a time, we're living in the barracks. Now, one thing you should know about my stepdad is that I think all my dads were like that. Even my real dad had a temper. My stepdad too. Basically, when I first joined my mom's new family, I was kind of lost. I didn't know how my stepdad was. And before I even joined them, you guys, I've always been an indoor kind of person. Not anymore. I'm still an indoor kind of person, but when I go out, I have fun. Does it make sense? So back then, when my dad is at home, we are all at home. Like, you can't step out and see. The only time you could go out was when he goes to work. They'll also sneak out, but even that, you have to make sure you get back home early, because if they catch you
blood must flow. Yeah, you.
My big sister will confirm in the comment section, but you guys, if they catch you. So when I first joined the family, I didn't know how like everything works, and thankfully I was always the kind of kid who likes to stay at home as well. You guys, I'm not even gonna lie, I started like partying and stuff in uni. The first time I went to a club, I was like, shit, this is my jam. This is what I've been waiting for all my life. You know, like in Accra, when it's Easter, people like would go for picnics, like parties and stuff like that. And back then, like I said, I had just joined a family. I didn't know anything about those things. Like before then, I think my mom was living in Medina and stuff like that. And the whole Christmas and stuff like that was kind of new to me as well. Like, it wasn't, that's a lie, it was not. But just that, under normal circumstance, I won't be doing anything on those days. Does it make sense? So I remember that day, it was an Easter day. We were in our room watching the TV, and my dad was in the hall. Basically, whenever he was at home, you know how African parents are. He lies in the couch in the hall and watches TV or something like that. So we're all in our room peacefully, and he was in a good mood. And when my dad is in a good mood, you will know. I think he even cooked for us. That's the thing, my dad can cook as well. Like, he's a good cook. My dad makes mashed turtle dates, and it tastes amazing. If you ever seen, just ask me. I'll let you taste some. That's a lie. But yeah. Anyway, you guys, on this particular day, he cooked for us. We had like a good meal. We sat down, we were chatting, and then eventually went inside our room. So I think around 11-12 thereabout, he called us and he was like, why are you guys in the room? Won't you go out? And then my sister and I turned around and we looked at each other like, what is this man talking about? My sister was like, oh yeah, I want to go to the beach and stuff like that. And this man was like, okay, what time do you want to go? If we go right now, what time would we come? Now here's the thing, right? Because we're used to being at home, and because he had never asked us if we want to go out or anything of that sort, we mentioned a time that we thought would be favorable, a time that we knew that he would definitely agree to. Does it make sense? So he was like, oh, what am I coming? We're like, oh, by 6 we'll be home. Did you say 5 or 6? Or even 4? I don't remember. Let's just say we said by 5 o'clock we'll be home. This man nodded. He gave us money. We went inside fast, we dressed up. Another thing you should know is that my sister is an ensemble woman. You guys, my sister knows everyone. She used to know everyone in the bar, and that made sense because she grew up there, so she knew almost everyone, and everyone knew her as well. My sister can talk. Hey, how are you? Can talk more than my sister, they will arrest you. At that very same time, one of my aunties had come to visit, so like the house was like a full house. So after we told this man everything and he gave us the money, we left. So when we go, like, we're in a good mood, we got to this beach. Like I said, at that time I didn't know anybody, so I'm not even gonna say. I'm going to blame everything on my sister. How I'm blaming it on you. So we get to the beach, and from the very minute we got there, started seeing her friends and stuff like that, and they were talking, and I was just following her. We roamed and roamed and roamed and roamed. Howard talked and talked and talked, and we didn't give that narration, but basically we're at the beach till late. So when it was time, I remember like asking her, come on, she was like, hey, that will beat us today. And then we just cracking jokes about it. Now throughout the time we're there, you guys, my mom kept calling us. Like when it was like almost time for us to come home, she kept calling, why you guys, aren't you coming? Your dad is waiting for you, whatever. Turns out this man, because we said 5, this man was waiting for us to be at home at 5. The military didn't go with you, Papa. You guys, 2 idiots. My sister and I, we're busy roaming, we're chilling, we finished, but it's time. So by the time we realized I was already late, it was late. Do you see what I did there? We went to Labadi Beach actually, because we're at the Tishi camp, which is very close to Labadi Beach, like it's a stone throw. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, so the beach was kind of close to the house, but not close enough for us to just like quickly walk home. Doesn't make sense. So when we realized it was already late, we rushed to like the main road. We rushed out, and you guys, there was traffic. The worst part was that because it was late, people were also rushing to go home. Doesn't make sense. So even the church roads that were coming were full, and those that were not full, there was traffic. So we knew that even if we sat in it, we'll get home tomorrow morning. You guys, this is how my sister realized that there's a shortcut. Started running. While we were running, my mom was calling us. We were so upset. What are you still doing there? You guys, we walked from Labadi Beach to Teshikam. The corners that we used, the bush we entered when them got home. Now enter. How do we enter?
Problem. Another problem.
As soon as we go, I think he was in the compound or something like that. We opened, we entered. You guys, I'm not kidding. You guys, get out of my house.
If you know what is good for you, you better get out of this place.
I thought he was waking you guys. The next thing, this man took a log.
Why are you running?
My dad likes plants and stuff like that, so we had like plantain trees and all those things. So there was like a log that was lying. This man took this thing and threw it at us. You know those aunties that when there's something happens and they're talking, they also be adding fire. This man was talking, my auntie was pushing the fire inside, it was boiling more, you guys. And then this man sacked us. He didn't even want to see us in front of the house, so he threw the log at us. The barracks, the way they are made is like the houses are kind of close to each other, so each one would have a fence, but they are close to each other, you guys. So we had to go around and go and sit at our neighbor's place. Unfortunately for us, we went and sat right in front of a gutter. If I tell you that mosquitoes dealt with us that day, you guys, I'm not joking. You could hear mosquitoes. We sat there. It turns out that, you guys, when my mom was even cooking, he told her not to add our food. If he wanted to eat, we wouldn't have gone there. We wouldn't have stayed out late. So basically, we were outside for like at least an hour or two. We were there for long, you guys, I'm not joking. There was no seats, nothing. So we're basically squatting, standing up, squatting, standing up, and mosquitoes will not let us be. I mean, if you're going to the beach, obviously you're in shorts and those kind of things. So they dealt with us. Eventually, they managed to beg this man, and he said, we should go back. No one is eating. We should go inside. We should go and sleep. You guys went inside. Come and see our stomach doing koro challenge. And the annoying part is that for you to be able to get to our room, you have to either pass right in front of him or behind him. You guys, even snakes ever had that. They were sneaking around like. Turns out my mom saved us food, so we tiptoed into the kitchen, ate the food, and came back. Of course, he was going to give us food. He was just saving for nothing. He was just trying to prove stubborn. But anyway, he saw us sneaking in. He just pretended as if he didn't. We ate and then we came back and slept, you guys. I think for like a couple of days, this man didn't talk to us. But eventually he did. That being said, you guys, after that day, we never even made a mistake. See, even if he offers that you should go, we said, no. Where are you going to? You go and come and die? No. Since then, even if they offer, we say no. They're all staying at home. Provided my dad is at home, I'm staying at home with you. I'm not going anywhere. That being said, you guys, have you ever been kicked out of the house? What happened? I want to know in the comment section. Okay guys, so this brings us to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're not subscribed yet, please do that. Okay, it's absolutely free. Okay, that red button, just smash it, and feel free to watch other videos like my story times I lit. Just check out this playlist, for instance. It's absolutely amazing. I promise you, you would love it. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Until next time, I love you guys so much, and bye.